the Pentagon story is getting a little bit messy. Listen up. Remember that Chinese spy balloon that was shot down over the coast of Alaska and we were able to see all of the debris? And then it wasn't even a week later when the Pentagon shot down an unidentified flying object over the coast of Alaska. I mean, as a matter of fact, it got to be a hectic week with things over Canada, Alaska, and Lake Huron, and even Montana shutting down airspace. But I digress. Say all that to remind you that they were doing a recovery process on the objects that were fallen, but they only showed the balloon. Only the balloon.
Since it fell not only within our territorial space, but I believe is frozen water, so recovery effort will be made. Hopeful that it'll be successful, and then we can learn a little bit more about it.
Keep in mind, this is our taxpayer dollars paying for it, and did we learn any more about it? No, but we did learn this from David.
I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
That was on oath, but the Pentagon comes out later on with AARO and says, nah, dude, that doesn't exist. Well, it did, Kona Blue Project, but you know what? It never went anywhere. Here's where things get twisted. The CEO of AARO literally just quit. Now he was saying that.
When you start coming after my daughter and my wife, because what? I'm telling you that you're wrong, that it's not an alien, that it's not a cover-up, that it's actually something completely different.
That was the president of AARO, and if there's anybody ever who should know this information, it should be that man. Now, David Grush has been basically out of the spotlight ever since his UFO hearing, but he is coming back to talk at a hearing, assault hearing, with a man who's a general, and listen to this.
So General Mark Milley was the one that presented some of the spy balloon, reports that happened last year, right? The Chinese spy balloons, right? But also this. Pay attention.
And now to a story News Nation has been following from the very beginning. The nation's highest-ranking Army military officer speaking out about UFOs following Congress's historic hearing. Army General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, is backing the Pentagon's claims that there is no evidence the U.S. has non-human-made vehicles.
But then you've got Chris Mellon and people like Elise Elizondo who are saying this. Blank and I are making huge progress getting into the CR program. He plans to meet with you at some point. The blank would be absolutely slack-jawed if they found out what we knew. Right now, we haven't gone that far back. We're dealing with the recovered UAP that landed in Kingsman, Arizona in the 50s. We're vacuuming up information as blank and blank gets read in. We know the management structure and the security control system and ownership of the CR. We also know who recovers landed or crashed UAPs under what authorities. We also know that a still highly classified memo by the security of the USAF in the 1950s is still in effect and maintained in the cover-up of UAPs. Finally, the last message is we also know the SES-2, who's the Air Force gatekeeper. Let's just start to count. I don't know what's coming out of this program. I don't know what's coming out of this conference. What do you guys think of all this? Let me know in the comments section. By the way, that was a clip from Vetted. If you guys haven't seen Vetted and you're interested in the UFO phenomenon, go check his stuff out. He's phenomenal. His name's Patrick. Love his channel. Love his stuff. You guys, he's killing it. He's the one that reminded me about this entire story that I did today. So thank you, Patrick, if you're ever watching this. Amazing job. Everybody else, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it because this stuff isn't the easiest thing in the world to make, but I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my stuff. We'll see you soon.